When it comes to the island, caves are essential for survival on PvP servers, so we proudly present Top 10 Caves on the Island. Coming at number 10, this can be found at 64.8 latitude and 34.9 longitude. This is known as Swamp Cave. While this cave is not a good cave to live in, it offers a lot of useful aspects. The Swamp Cave is full of bugs, snakes, and spiders. If you bring a frog in here, you can farm thousands of CP in literally minutes. It's great for farming. The cave will do damage to your player very fast unless you have a gas mask on or a ghillie suit, so make sure to come prepared. Coming at number 9, this can be found at 71.6 latitude and 57.1 longitude. This is known as Upper South Cave. This cave is absolutely massive. There's tons of rooms in here. These massive corridors are full of water and have lots of room for a base and some dinos to go. One downside of this cave is that it is a super awkward layout. However, the entrance is small, so defending it won't be that hard. The only issue with this cave is the back portion. It's more compact and full of water, but honestly putting a base back here with tons of turrets is a perfect idea. The majority of players won't even mess with you here. Coming at number 8, this can be found at 13.9 latitude and 13.8 longitude. And then here it is on the map. This is known as Northwest Cave. This cave is not that big, however it's very compact. There's not much room in this cave, but building a base would be a fun challenge. The entrance is very small and has an artifact in the back. Overall, the cave is decent, but not really the best cave to build in. Coming at number 7, this can be found at 40.2 latitude and 46.1 longitude. This is known as Central Cave. It's located next to the volcano. This cave is another smaller, compact cave, but more buildable than number 8. The entrance is small, but less awkward. There's a good amount of room in the back of the cave, which makes for a pretty decent base spot. Overall, it's not a bad cave, but not as good as some of the other ones on this list. Coming at number 6, this can be found at 74.5 latitude and 92.5 longitude. This is known as Lava Cave. Lava Cave is honestly a really good cave if you know how to build it right. The exterior of the cave is a little awkward and it's right on a beach, but the inside is just absolutely crazy. There's tons of room and lots of lava. Building turret walls is perfect for this cave. The only issue as of right now is that there are no cliff platforms, so building will be a lot harder to do in this cave. This video is sponsored by my servers Dino Deluxe. We just released servers for ARK Survival Ascended. We have 3 maps right now, which are a main PvP server, a 6-man PvP server, and then a main PvE server. Our servers offer 5x harvesting rates to keep it as close to official as we can without the long grind. We also offer 10 times taming, so you won't be waiting hours for a dino to tame up. You see, Dino Deluxe also offers 20x breeding, so that giga that you wanted to raise on official won't take you 1 to 2 weeks to raise up. Check out Dino Deluxe today by simply typing Dino Deluxe in your search bar on the unofficial tab. Coming at number 5, this can be found at 3.9 latitude and 17.8 longitude. This is known as Small Pearl Cave. This small cave is located in the snow region underwater. It's going to be a challenge to live in, especially since you have to swim every time that you want to go into your base. The inside is small but can still easily fit a good sized base and some dinos. The entrance is a little awkward and will be a little bit harder to defend than on ARK Survival Evolved. I would highly recommend waiting until you have tech to live in here, as it's going to be needed for underwater turrets. Defending that main entrance is key to surviving in this spot. Also, not to mention, a lot of players won't even mess with you, as they need underwater dinos just to raid you. Coming at number 4, this can be found at 98.3 latitude and 96.8 longitude. This is known as Big Pearl Cave. This can be found on the other side of the map from the smaller version. Now these are not the only 2 pearl caves on the island, there are a lot of duplicates of these 2 all over the map, so make sure to find every single one of them if these two ones are taken. Big Pearl has a smaller entrance but a bigger water entrance. The main entrance is a lot longer but also a lot skinnier. Not as many dinos can get in, but there's a lot more room for players and grenades to get in. The cave is overall much bigger, but it is slanted, so building is going to be more of a challenge. You can easily fit a 6-man tribe in here with a few dinos. So overall, it makes for a pretty good base location. Coming at number 3, this can be found at 85 latitude and 54.3 longitude. This is known as Pack Cave. Pack Cave, some can argue, is the best cave on the island. Pack Cave has a small entrance and lots of room. Once you walk into the cave, it opens up into the first main area. This main room is great for a turret tower or a turret wall, and some even put their main base there. The rest of the cave is massive. You have lots of room for dinos and a good sized base. The cave isn't as popular as Carno and Snow, so it's a great location where bigger tribes aren't going to constantly be fighting you for the spot. Pack Cave even has an entire water area for storing dinos, so overall it makes for a really good cave. Coming at number 2, we have Carno Island. Carno Island can be found at 8.4 latitude and 92.2 longitude. Carno Cave is the second best cave on the island. Carno Cave has a tiny entrance, and once you enter, you then have to go under another water entrance. Defending that main water entrance properly can make this spot unraidable. Carno Cave is massive with lots of rooms for dinos and a main base to go. When cliff platforms release, this spot is going to be insane. Carno Cave also comes with an entire island. Defending this island will be golden and nobody will be messing with you at all. It makes for a perfect spot and lots of room for a huge tribe. Coming at number 1, this can be found at 26.7 latitude and 29.4 longitude. This is known as Snow Cave. Snow Cave is by far the best location on the island. This cave has 3 main rooms, each room getting bigger as it goes back into the cave. The first main room is behind this long corridor to get into the cave. Defending the entrance is going to be tough, but building a main turret tower outside can stop a lot of players from getting in. If you can manage to build a nice turret wall in the first room to block off the entrance, you will be set. The good thing about this cave is getting dinos in here is very difficult, so enemies are going to have a hard time raiding you. The last 2 rooms are great for a main base to go, or even used for dino storage. Overall, this works for an amazing base location and a great cave. Just watch out for the level 400 polar bears.